In this episode, I will discuss measuring area. Viewers may be waiting for this episode eagerly. I will discuss only three methods. The first method is averaging method. Here we measure all the four sides of the field. If we know only four sides of a quadrilateral, the quadrilateral is not fully defined, but the area can be calculated roughly. We can't plot this figure correctly. In the first method, we find the average of these two sides. We find the average of these two sides and we multiply them. That will give the area. For example, AB plus DC, this one plus this one, 800 plus 700 by 2 into 450 plus 550 by 2. So 800 plus 700 is 1500, 1500 by 2 is 750, 450 plus 550 is 1000, 1000 by 2 is 500. So we multiply these two, 750 into 500, that comes to 375,000 square feet. This area is not accurate, it's only rough. If the quadrilateral is more regular, the area will be more accurate. For this method, for surveying, we only need one chain or one tape. That's all. The advantages of this method are calculation is simple, equipment is minimum, only one chain or one tape. The disadvantages are the accuracy is so unreliable that this non-technical as well as untechnical method should never be adopted. Moreover, presence of obstructions will be along the four sides. Therefore, measuring the four sides is difficult. So, I always neglect this method. I treat this method as non-technical and untechnical. Anyway, I am giving some exercises for you for your experience. Now I discuss the second method. This method is called offset method. In this method, there are two methods. We measure dB, we measure the two offsets. That's all. We can calculate the area. But we can't plot the figure. If we want to plot the figure, we must know DE and DF also. Then the figure can be plotted accurately and the area can be calculated accurately. But to calculate the offsets, we need much more labor and we need one calculator also. So previously, because there was no qualified surveyors, people were measuring these two offsets instead of calculating them and measuring this diagonal, and they were calculating the area. Both the methods are giving accurate areas, but we can't measure these two offsets accurately because we can't set out 90 degrees here accurately and here also accurately. So one cross-staff is given to the government officials for measuring these two offsets and calculating the area and plotting the figure also. Calculating offsets AE and CF. This method is only of academic interest. This method has no practical utility, but only for academic purpose I am giving both these methods in this second method. We know how to calculate this offset. We know this diagonal, we know this side, we know this side. So we can calculate angle ADB by using cosine rule, and by using sine rule we can calculate this side AE. So we can calculate in the same way we can calculate CF also. So after calculating AE and CF, we follow the simple method. Area is equal to dB into 0.5 into AE plus CF. This is half base into altitude method. We take the sum of the offsets and we average them. Therefore we are using 0.5. AE plus CF by 2 or 0.5 into AE plus CF by CF is both are equal. We measure DE and it is 900 feet. We calculate AE and CF and these are the values. So area of ABCD is equal to, by using this formula, this expression will come, and after simplifying this expression we get 372,266.80727 square feet area. By measuring these two offsets, not by calculating these two offsets, we measure them, and if we measure these offsets, we don't need the measurements of these sides. We don't need 700, we don't need 450, we don't need 800, we don't need 550. Only we need the measurement of dB and this offset and this offset. Then we can calculate using this formula. The accuracy of this area depends on the accuracy of these two offsets. We can't measure these two offsets accurately. Moreover, using such long offsets is against the principle of surveying. Long offsets can't be used for long offsets can't be taken from important points. In this field, all these 4 points are important. Therefore, offset method by measuring these offsets is not recommended at all. Offset method by calculating these offsets is quite useful, but is of no practical utility, because we can as well calculate the area by using Heron's formula. Equipment needed for this method of survey is one chain or tape, one cross staff for setting out 90 degrees. Advantages of this method are only 3 lines are to be measured, minimum lines. In the previous method 4 measurements were taken, but here if we take 3 measurements it will be enough. Because we don't measure the sides, we can neglect the obstructions on the sides. This method is less laborious than even the first method. In surveying also and in calculating the area also, it's less laborious. This method is susceptible of more accuracy than the first method. So we should take into consideration the disadvantages of this method also. This method is against the principles of surveying. Offsets, long offsets can't be taken to important points. We have taken offsets to important points, therefore this is against the principle of survey. Cross staff is not convenient to carry along, to take along. That's a disadvantage. Cross-staff is not adequately precise. Of course, we can use optical square or prism square, but they are also not so accurate. For this method also, I have given some exercises for your practice. In the third method of calculating areas, we use Heron's formula. We have taken the same figure into consideration here also. This figure is copied here and even below for easy reference. Now, in this method, we calculate all the sides and we calculate one diagonal. We need not calculate this second diagonal, but if we measure this, we did not measure this second diagonal, but I always measure this second diagonal also, because for checking our survey or for checking our calculations, this second diagonal helps very much. Now, we measure AB, BC, CD and DA as in the first method. In addition, we measure the diagonals also, DB and AC. I always measure both the diagonals. We can measure DB or AC, but I always measure DB and AC for calculating the accuracy of the survey and accuracy of the calculations. So, we know all the three sides of this triangle, we know how to calculate the areas of these two triangles by using Heron's formula. Now we should calculate this diagonal and compare it with measured diagonal. If these two diagonals agree reasonably, then our survey is not with fault. Our calculations are not faulty. So to calculate this, we can calculate this angle by using cosine rule. We can calculate this angle by using cosine rule, and we add both these angles and we will get the angle of ADC. We know angle ADC, we know angle AD, we know angle CD. Then by using cosine formula, we can calculate AC. So the calculated AC and measured AC must agree reasonably. Then we can be sure that our survey is accurate and our calculations are also accurate. Now we can calculate the area by using Heron's formula. Here I have used Heron's formula and calculated the area. This area calculated by Heron's formula and the area in the previous method calculated by offsets method, both these areas are exactly equal. So though the areas are exactly equal, we don't use offset method because there is no practical use of it. Anyhow, we are calculating using Heron's formula. There is no necessity of calculating offsets. So instruments required for this method, there is only one instrument, chain or tape. Advantages of this method are accuracy is adequate when especially steel tape is used. Only one instrument is required. Dividing the field into several parts is surprisingly fast by using this method. Disadvantages of this method are more measurements are required. Likely presence of obstructions on the sides is a disadvantage. It's very difficult to measure the sides because of the obstructions on the sides. Calculations are laborious. Using Heron's formula and finding square root is laborious. But because this method offers very much accuracy, I use this method and I don't use the averaging method or the offsets method.